Hey guys, Ogs from the US. Welcome to the channel and thank you for watching. In this video, I'm going to give you my honest opinion about Sergio from Real Madrid, Willian moving to Arsenal, Marina Granovskaia transfer dealing at Chelsea Football Club. We're gonna also talk about everything Chelsea if we have time for. But before anything, please help your brother out, subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below, share, follow me on social media, and let's keep the conversation going.
Chelsea continue to look to strengthen their squad this summer. They've expressed an interest in signing left-back Sergio Reguilon and are expected to go higher than Everton's £18 million bid for the Real Madrid academy player in the coming days. This is why they're interested. He impressed on loan at Sevilla last season, helping them to 4th place and Champions League qualification. So it's cast doubt as to whether Chelsea will continue to pursue the Leicester left-back Ben Chilwell, with both clubs currently considerably apart on valuation.
Let's start by talking about Sergio. I'm not gonna say his last name because I can't really pronounce it and I don't wanna disrespect him. So I'm gonna continue to refer to him as Sergio. But hey, keep in mind, it's not Sergio Ramos. So this is another Sergio, a left back. He was on loan at Sevilla because he couldn't make it to the first team at Real. Let's be honest, Real got tons of players that they can't really fit in the first team. It doesn't mean necessarily that they are bad players, but they have so many good players that certain players look like bad just because how good Real Madrid are. You know what I mean? So I don't know anything about this guy here. I'm not gonna pretend. I'm not gonna be one of those account and YouTube channels who know everything about every player around the world. But I think we all jumped on social media, on YouTube, and tried to watch some clips here and there. I've never watched this brother. I don't know him. That's the first time that I even heard his name. So according to what I saw on social media and YouTube, he's a decent player, and I'm not gonna judge anybody based on YouTube. So what I can say is that I don't really have a good feeling about this player. My choice was to go for Achraf Hakimi, who can also play as a left back. So we have a versatile player who can also score a lot of goals. But according to so many specialists online, Hakimi can't defend and he's not a good fit for Chelsea Football Club. I respect their opinions, but I watched Hakimi at Borussia this season. Oh my gosh, he was one of my favorite players at Dortmund, but it's too late now. He signed already for Inter. My fear is that Chelsea might end up by getting some names that we never heard before. You have to Google before you find out what the player is. After being linked with pretty much everybody under the sun, Alex Telles, Tagliafico, Ben Chilwell, Marc Cucurella, Robin Gosens, and you might end up by somebody like Sergio that nobody heard about him before, but now everybody is going to pretend knowing Sergio for a long time. That's what we do. That's the hypocrisy of YouTube, right? And social media. I think Marina might go for cheap instead of quality in order to balance books. I'm gonna talk more about Marina at the end of this video, so stay tuned.
Because Willian is 32 on Sunday, but he would like a 3-year contract. Now, It sounds a bit extraordinary for a 32-year-old player to be asking for a 3-year contract. But I think if you look at his record at Chelsea, he's been there for 7 seasons. And in each of those 7 seasons, he's played more than 40 games. So he has a very good injury record. I think his representatives will be saying to interested clubs, look, if you sign him, yes, he's going to be 32, but he's very, very fit. He hardly ever gets injured, and you see what he can do on the pitch. So it would be a good investment because he's available on a free transfer. Now, we know that Chelsea would like to keep him, but I don't think they're going to go all out. And I would be surprised if they offered him a 3-year deal. Their policy is that when players are over 30, they don't give them long contracts. Now, another club who are, of course, interested in him is Arsenal. Now, we know Arsenal's transfer budget this summer is not going to be as big as it has been in the past. So it would make sense for them to get Willian on a free transfer. But the question is, will they be willing to offer him a 3-year deal? We know other clubs are interested in him as well, including Inter Miami, David Beckham's club in MLS. But I think as far as Willian is concerned, he hasn't made up his mind yet. He will make up his mind in the next few days, but you have to be realistic. He is going to go where the money is. At his age, this is going to be the final contract he signs. So I think whoever offers him the longest deal with the most money is where he will end up.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk now about Willian. I don't really want to spend too much time talking about this brother because I already made so many videos about Willian. Many people thought that I was against Willian. I hate Willian because I'm telling the truth. But you know what? I don't care. I'm just giving my opinion as a fan. So, Willian, I don't blame him for wanting more money for his family and his future. He's going to get sign-up bonuses. He might get maybe 10 million immediately in his pocket. When he signed for Arsenal, he got 3 years contract. He got more money weekly, and life is good. That tells you that Willian is about money. It's not about love. And he came to Chelsea to do the job. He did his job. He's leaving to do another job at Arsenal, and you can't blame him for that. But when I see people calling him a servant, a loyal servant, a true blue, he loves the club, blah, 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 I feel like vomiting because people don't understand the business of football. Football is a business just like any other business. Willian didn't hesitate to sign for Chelsea after passing his medical at Spurs because of the money Chelsea were offering and because of his friendship with David Luiz and other Brazilian contingency that we had at Chelsea back then. That's exactly what he's doing right now, joining Arsenal for money and for friendship with David Luiz, Edu, Martinelli, and all the Brazilians out there. Can you see the connection? I'm not expecting everybody to understand some simple fact, especially if you are a fanboy, because a fanboy don't think anymore. Fanboys don't love the club, they love the player, and I'm expecting them to move to Arsenal in order to support Willian. Simple as that. So, like I said, no hard feelings about Willian. He's doing what is best for him, but I don't like the fact that he's trying to play the victim card. He's the victim here. He loves the club. The club don't want him. They don't want to give him the money he wants. You know what I mean? If you pretend to love the club and you don't want to sacrifice 1 year on your contract and then you are not a blue and you will never be a blue, get out my club. I blame the club for showing too much love and loyalty to Willian. They had the opportunity to get a lot of money from Willian and build the team from that money. Now Willian is living for free. All the money is going in his pocket. He showed the club the middle finger, and you look like mugs. Let me talk very quickly about Marina, because I don't want the video to be too long, so I might have to make another specific video about Marina. But let's just appreciate the players that she's signing at the moment. Timo Werner, Kai Havertz, Hakim Ziyech, and maybe more. But let's not forget that because of her, we have a lot of deadwood in the team right now. So think about it. Zappacosta, Danny Drinkwater, Ross Barkley, Alvaro Morata, Kepa Arrizabalaga, and I can go on and on. So when I see people praising her all the time, saying how great she's been and how smart she is, sometimes you have to think a little bit outside the box. Look at the books. Right now, we might end up by getting the Sergio guy or Robin Gosens or some names that we never heard before because of her previous mistakes. You know what I'm trying to say? So think outside the box, and I will talk to you later.
Flying high in the sky, the blue flag flying high. It's time for Rich to